Okay, it's Wednesday, April 13th. I made some major strides in the last few days in terms of pain management. Took one Oxy, one Tylenol every 4 hours yesterday. Today the plan is to take 2 Tylenol every 4 hours and kind of see how I do. Evaluate by the time I get to bed. And I haven't been able to go out and take a walk like I've wanted because I feel a little bit woozy and stuff from the pain meds. But with no pain meds, I'm going to try and do actually a lot of walking today. So first plan or first route I think is going to be to walk to QFC, but I'm going to take the long way. Just be able to, it's going to be a little under 2 miles round trip. Jenny's got some stuff for me to do too, so I got to mail a letter and make a call and a couple calls actually. All right, I'll keep you updated. First we're going to take our meds. Here's what we've got. Half a rice cake, 2 Tylenol. We'll see how. Okay, we're going to see how much faster we can do this. How about that? No wincing, I don't think. Kept my shoulder in place. That was awesome. Here's another new one we can try. I have not put on socks yet. So, of course I'm picking long socks. I've not put on socks without help. In fact, I think basically somebody else put them on entirely last time. Or actually, no, as a matter of fact, they did not, because I put on my surgical socks before the surgery started, and then they left them on during the surgery, so I never actually had to put them back on. And then Jenny took them off for me that night, so didn't even have to mess with it. But it looks like this is going okay, better than anticipated. So again, yeah, the plan, I'm going to take the long route to QFC. It's a little under 2 miles round trip doing it that way. And Stella's getting up close and personal with the camera. So, yeah, we're going to do that. We got to mail something. We got to find a handyman. We got to buy Zozo some berries. So we got a lot we got to go do. It's good. I'm happy to get out of the house. Oh, and I took 2, as you saw, 2 Tylenol. Didn't have to worry about anything. I'm getting better at the sling, too. Gotta be careful when I reach across my body, because if I turn my shoulder, my body just, hurts so bad. Alright. Alright, we are leaving the house for the first time, unassisted, since surgery. I got my Beats in. Nice little walk. Beautiful day outside. A little bit chillier than I would want, but we'll walk a little fast and keep ourselves warm. It's a little before 11, so should be, I'm figuring a little under 2 miles. You know, if I walk 3 miles an hour, we should have this definitely wrapped up within an hour. That includes shopping time, waiting at lights, things like that. So I will check in a bit. All right, we're right on time. Right now it's just before noon. It's about 11:45. And we got that big hill to scale. Not too bad, and then we'll go over our groceries, but let's do the hill. This is the hill I usually will take Zoe on in her pink car and push her up at like a sled push. But now it's just me by myself. It doesn't look like much, but that grade suddenly gets a little bit harder. Not bad, we're to our street. All right, we'll check in a minute. Okay, we're back at home. Moment of truth. How much did we just walk? 4,578 steps. So good for 1.83 miles, and we climbed 5 floors. Not bad at all. What did we get from the store? All right, we got some shreds for our taco bowls tonight. We got some strawberries for the gooey Zozo. She loves strawberries. We got a little bit of chicken. I've got some that's frozen, but I wanted to have something to eat today and tomorrow. We got some frozen blueberries. Ooh, and some frozen peaches. And these are both for for some sorbet. And then I needed to get some new tweezers for my unibrow because I apparently ruined my other tweezers on my trip to Dallas. I tried to straighten them out, but they're just like, they're too bent. I can't get anything out. Yes, I have a unibrow. Yes, I fix it. I don't think that's a bad thing. So we're gonna make some food and we'll check in a minute. All right, we are gonna stir fry some mother freaking chicken. If you're not using a set of scissors to do a lot of your cooking, or at least your work in the kitchen, you are losing. So right now my arm is out of the sling. I'm supposed to just extend it 4 times per day as a part of, I gotta make sure that my elbow is still moving, my wrist is still moving. I just can't have any movement on my shoulder. So here's what we're gonna do. Since I can't really move my shoulder at all, cutting is extremely hard. But we can at least use scissors and we can cut up some of this chicken and make it a little bit more manageable. Alright, looks like we're pretty good here. And then we just take this knife and we put it right back in the butcher block. Just kidding. We're going to put it in the sink, of course. Wash our hands. Got a little bit of sizzle, that's what we want. Alright, we're going to mix up this chicken, and then we're going to throw in some frozen vegetables, and I'll show you what it looks like when I add them. Alright, we're going to put some of this away for tomorrow. So that is what we're left with. Still quite a bit. And maybe just a little bit more. And then we're going to add this, it's about half a bag of asparagus stir fry. Put it all in there. Start mixing it all together. We're going to add some of this Annie Chun's gluten-free teriyaki sauce. Just a light coating. Ooh. In case you didn't see what I did there, I learned this trick from some people on Instagram. When you got one arm, put the bottle between your legs, and then you twist. All those squats comes down to this. Alright, so I'm not going to use a plate. I'm going to use this big-ass bowl. Put all this stuff in. The reason being is that to put it on a plate and then actually try and scoop it all up so I can eat it would be quite a challenge because my arm is in a sling. So, but it'll be much easier once if it's coming out of a bowl. So we'll go ahead and scoop it up and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, there we go. Pretty full. We're going to add this garlic chili sauce to it. Give it a little bit of hint of spice. And then I think we're going to ice my arm. I put it back in the sling. A little sore. One thing I didn't think about with all that walking, and it wasn't a ton of walking, it's just kind of just a subtle motion that your shoulder makes. Nothing too bad, but you know, it does ache a little bit. So we're going to eat this, and then I'm going to ice it. I'm going to look for the handyman, make Zoe's appointment that Jenny wanted me to make. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. I just ate the world's hottest chicken. I think I put in too much hot sauce. But, alright, we are strapped into the ice machine for 30 minutes. I'm going to give myself some good recovery time. Alright, that concludes today, day 6, post-op. So, we got a big day tomorrow. I'm going to do some filming tomorrow, and then I think in a couple of days I'll have the video out. But basically, tomorrow is going to include the 7-day post-op appointment. I think I'm going to be getting out my stitches then. That'll be great. And then I got my first physical therapy appointment. It's going to be I'm not going to be doing any active range of motion. So I think it'll just be basically stretching me and then breaking up some scar tissue. Basically kicking my ass for about an hour. So We'll talk about that at some point either tomorrow or the next day, and hope you guys like the video.